Hi loves, welcome to Fun Fashion YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you easy way to cut and sew a simple underskirt petticoat. You can wear this petticoat under any flared dress to make the dress look fluffy and puffy. In the first video on the left, I'm not wearing the underskirt while I am putting on the underskirt in the second video. Do you also want to learn how I made this beautiful dress? Tell me in the comments and I will send you the dress tutorial. So I'm going to be getting a full circle flare, that is 360 flare. So I have folded my fabric into two. This is the fabric that I want to use. Then I'll fold again, like so. So now I have all parts folded. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is to get my hip circumference, because I'm going to be having elastic at the waist of this skirt. I have hip measurement of 43 divided by 6.28. This is the standard to find circumference of a 360 circle. You divide your waist or hip measurement depending on where you are fixing your flare by 6.28. So I have 6.84. So I'll go ahead and mark my 6.84, 6.8. So I'll mark 6.8. Okay, as my circumference. The next thing I'm going to do is to mark the full length of the skirt. So I'm going to be taking away the band. Okay, I have 2 inches band, but I'm going to be leaving out ½ inch here for joining. So I'll take out 1.5 and get the full length of my skirt. I have 18 inches. So I'll mark down 18 inches all round. And I'll cut. So what I'm going to do now is to open up my skirt. Okay. Then I'll mark down 1 inch. Depending on where you want to start fixing your hard net. So I want to fix mine at 1 inch marking. I'll measure it round to note down the measurements. So I have 52 inches. So I'll note down 52 inches. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to determine the length of the hard net. Okay, since I have 16 inches from this 1 inch marking to the hemline, I'm going to be taking out 1 inch. Okay, so I have 15. What it means is that my net is going to start from here to the 15 inches. Okay, I don't want it to be visible. If you want yours to be visible, you can extend it. So I'm going to divide 15 by 2, 7.5. So that means my net is going to be 7.5 each. So I'll be cutting out my net now. Remember, we have 51 as the round measurement of this. This is the net that I'm using. Is over 16 inches in length. So I'm going to fold it and cut. So I'm going to be marking down 7.5. I'm cutting it by 2. So I'm going to be cutting more pieces of this length. So I have about 6 pieces of this 7.5. So I'm going to be pleating these 4 together, and these 2, I'm going to join these 2 together and plait it into that 51 inches. Okay, so now I have pleated the first net that I joined together into 51 inches. So what I'm going to do now is to measure the down part that I did not pleat. I have 108. So what I'm going to do now is to join these 4 together and plait it into 108. After pleating to 108, I'm going to join it together with this part. After joining, this is what it looks like. This is it. I also went ahead to stitch the opening. So what I'm going to do now is to get my flay. This is my flay, and I'll place this on top of that line that I marked, and then I'll go over to my sewing machine now and stitch it round. Okay, I'm going to be stitching it round on top of that line. So I'll also go ahead and hem the edges of this my skirt. You can weave it if you want. So after top stitching on that line, this is what it looks like. I went ahead to weave the up, okay, so that it will be very neat. And then this is my elastic band. I have also gone ahead to join the elastic together. All right, so what I'm going to do now is to mark the midpoint of this elastic band. Okay, I'll also mark the midpoint of my skirt. Okay, then I'll go over to my sewing machine now and join the elastic to the skirt. I will drag it so that it can fit into the elastic band size. Okay, the size of the elastic band is my waist measurement minus, I have 11.5 here, that is 23, while my waist measurement is 28. So that means I have about 5 inches off my waist measurement, because my elastic is very stretchy. Okay, if yours is not that stretchy, you can go ahead and minus 1 or 2 inches from your waist measurement. So after joining the elastic and the skirt together, this is what it looks like. Okay, so if we flip to the right side, this is it. This is what it looks like. Okay, if you want, you can make your other skirt fuller than mine, depending on whatever you want to achieve. You can go for 720 degrees flare. You can also go for 3 layers instead of 2 that I did mine, depending on how full and wide you want your underskirt to be. I will be wearing this petticoat under any dress that is flayed, which I want to be puffy or fluffy. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Turn on your notification bell so that each time I upload a new tutorial, you'll be notified. See you in the next video.